Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Pagi mesin, bersyukur. Hello everyone, my name is Kenan Shafridho from the Mechanical Engineering Department with the student number 220-602-9885. On this occasion, I will explain about the final exam of the semester that I did last week. In the first question, sub number A, we are instructed to do muhasabah and or self-assessment. As a fourth semester student who faces great challenges in public speaking, fear of taking risks, and fear of making mistakes, my journey in numerical methods class taught by Mr. Dai has brought significant changes in me. Before taking this class, I felt very anxious and insecure when it came to speaking in front of people. My fear of risk made me often avoid uncertain situations, while the fear of making mistakes caused me to hesitate to take action, both in academics and other aspects of my life. However, Mr. Dai teaching methods known as the I5 concept, including consciousness, intention, initial thinking, idealization, and instruction, has helped me overcome this limitation with this approach. I started by increasing my consciousness of my weakness and potential. This awareness makes me more open to change and growth. Next, through a strong intention to improve, I set specific goals in public speaking skills and risk taking. Mr. Dai taught me the importance of having clear and strong intention in every action, which helped me focus on my goals and stay motivated. Initial thinking was the stage where I learned to analyze problems and look for solutions from a new perspective. This helped me overcome my fear of mistakes, as I learned to see mistakes as part of learning, as part of the learning process, and not as a failure to be avoided. In the idealization stage, Mr. Dai encouraged me to imagine the best outcomes to my efforts, such as becoming an effective speaker or risk-taking individual. This visualization gave me additional motivation and made me more confident in achieving those goals. Finally, through instructions, Mr. Dai provides structure and clear guidance. This includes public speaking techniques, risky decision-making strategies, and how to manage and learn from mistakes. The instruction provided was not only theoretical but also practical, which allowed me to directly apply what I learned in real situations. The results of applying the I5 concepts have been very positive. Now I feel more confident when I speaking in public, able to take risks more boldly, and no longer too afraid of making mistakes. These changes have not only improved my academics performance but also enriched my personal life. I am able to face challenges better and continue to develop as a stronger and more empowered individual. While studying and doing assignment from Mr. Dai, I feel that I deserve a grade around 85. However, I trust Mr. Dai's judgment, and I will happily accept whatever grade Mr. Dai gives me. Mr. Dai guidance and application of the Dai 5 concept has paved the way for my transformation. I am very grateful for the knowledge and support provided, which has helped me overcome limitations and achieve higher potential in my academic and life journey. Lastly, I would like to thank you for Mr. Dai for teaching and guiding me patiently. May he be blessed with good health by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Amin. And stay conscious. On the sub B, we instructed to give an intention for from the topics that Mr. Dai gives us. My intention is to determine the best suspension system for the Rockwell Collins Satellite Transportable Terminal, or STT, that ensures cost effectiveness while maintaining the reliability and protection of the satellite during loading and transportation. In number 1, sub number C, we are instructed to give an initial thinking about the topics. My initial thinking is 3 different shocks options are available, such as air coasters, cloud riders, and extreme shocks. Each option has different spring constant and damping coefficients, which need to be analyzed to determine their effectiveness in preventing damage to the satellite. On the next sub number, we are instructed to give an idealization for the topics. My idealization is the ideal suspension system will provide optimal damping to prevent oscillatory motion, minimizing the risk of damage to the satellite. This involves modeling the spring mass system for each shocks, determining the critically damped value to avoid oscillation, comparing the damping coefficient of each shocks to their critically damped values, solving the differential equation for both given and critically damped values, and lastly analyzing the solution to decide which shock performs best under the specific condition. And on number 5, we are instructed to give an instruction from the topic. The first instruction is to modeling the systems. It's such as create a mathematical model of the STT trailer loaded with a satellite using each shock specifications, define the differential equation for the spring mass damper system, and then calculate the critically damped values for each shocks, and compare each shock's damping coefficient to its critical damp value. The second instruction is to solve the differential equation, such as solve the spring mass system for each shocks using the given damping coefficients. Solve the system again using the critically damped values. Plot both solutions for each shocks to visualize the compare their behaviors. And the last instruction is to analyzing and decision. Discuss the result, focusing on displacement and oscillation for each shocks, and determine the maximum and the minimum displacement for each system. Then consider the practical implication of the results, such as the system's response to real-world forces. Based on the analysis, recommend the best shocks for the STT suspension system. Then justify the recommendation with data and discuss its performance under various driving conditions. The process will ensure that the selected suspension system will balance cost and performance, providing adequate protection to the satellite under operational and conditions. On number 2, we instructed to give our opinion about the video that Mr. Dai gives us about the Elon Musk question about AGI. After I saw that video, I think AGI will bring pros and cons. The pros of AGI are that it can help us in our daily work, and AGI can be used as a friend, because it has consciousness and can think cognitively. The cons contained in AGI are that because AGI has consciousness and the ability to think cognitively well, there is a possibility for AGI to attack human being. Then in the religion that I believe, we are not allowed to create creatures that have their own consciousness, because that ability only belongs to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. The question asked by Elon Musk in the video raises the conspiracy that this life is just a simulation and that is not real. I strongly oppose Elon Musk's statement, because I believe in this life is real and is a test from God to improve ourselves and prove that we deserve to go to heaven. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Stay conscious. Pagi mesin, bersyukur.